What's up guys, this is HATTRlCK. Today I'm bringing you another little guide video. I hope you enjoyed. And well, you see, I have really loved this champion. I have really loved Maeve, and I built her this little build and all that, and I have been playing her as I will tell you in this video, and also buying the things that I have bought in this, that I have been buying, you'll see in the video. And I got her to diamond in one day, so I think that that's actually a good thing. I played her until I was gold at level 8, and then I started ranking, and in that same day I got to diamond. So I think that this build is actually viable, and what I'm trying to do with this build is just making her full damage, getting her to do as most damage as she can, since she has that ability, she has that potential of actually getting to do a lot of damage in short time. So I'm trying to maximize that thing. And also the other thing that I'm trying to maximize about her is her mobility. So this little build will be for damage, mobility most of all, and a little bit of survivability, but I'm not focusing on that. What I try to do with all the champions that I play is getting what they do the best better, yeah. So that's, let's say, Fernando, he tanks a lot, so I make him more tanky, as well as Torvald. If you saw the Torvald guide that I made, if you want, you can, well, look it up. It's amazing. I really loved it. And well, the thing is that I'm trying to get her to do the thing that she does better, so she can do a lot of damage and she has a lot of mobility, so I can get that mobility way better and I can get that damage output way better. So that's the thing that I'm trying to do with this guide. I'm telling you before you look at the guide, because if you want something that gives you a lot of survivability and a lot of sustain and lifesteal and healing, this is not the kind of guide, since I just have one card for that. But this is basically it. I'm trying to get her to do a lot of damage. So without further ado, let's go into which cards do I use and why do I use them. The bread and butter, you see, this base at the heart, the core of this build will be Shred at level 4 and also Unedge at level 4. So why am I building this? Well, first of all, let's talk about Unedge, and it reduces the cooldown on 9 lives by 4 seconds. We know that the cooldown, the base cooldown from 9 lives is 20 seconds, so we will have a cooldown of 16 seconds. Those 4 seconds are really crucial, and you know that in a game so fucking fast as Pladins, 4 seconds means a lot. And also we have Shred at level 4, which gives us a reduced cooldown for 2 seconds, basically 2 seconds of cooldown reduction, and we have our base cooldown, which is 8 if I'm not wrong, and we will have an ability that has 6 seconds cooldown. Right, so why am I doing this? First of all, let's talk about pounds. So if I can pounce more, if I have the ability to pounce a little bit more, that means that I will be able to output damage way more often, and also I will be able to escape way more often. That's really great. The same with 9 lives, as 9 lives gives me this cooldown cancellation, this cooldown reset on pounds, and also prowl. I will be able to escape way more often, flank way more often, and also deal damage more often, right? So I will be able to spam my abilities, mostly my pounds, a fucking lot, and that's the base. So we can have our basic attacks, which have a 1 second cooldown, let's call it like that, and we will have our pounds that has a 6 second cooldown, and with Chronos it will be reduced up to 4 seconds, or if I'm not wrong. But let's leave the items for later. Let's talk about the cards. So yeah, Shred at level 4 and Unedge at level 4 will give us cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction means more damage output per second, more DPS, and that's the thing, that's why this is the core. I'm trying to get as much cooldown reduction as possible to deal more damage in less time. Now let's talk about those little add-ons that I got into this build. Let's talk about Chase, and also let's talk about Camper, if I'm not wrong. So Chase is really basic. When you use Prowl, you will increase the speed bonus of Prowl about 8%, so that's the thing that I was mentioning. I'm trying to max out the good things that Maeve is able to do. So she's able to have, she has an actually really good mobility, so having an 8% speed boost will help us a lot. And also I got her this Scamper card, which gained 10% movement speed for 2 seconds after pounds ends. So a lot of times the range on pounds is buggish and you don't know when you're actually going to hit your enemy when he's far away, so a lot of times you will miss your pounds and you will get the knockback. That means that you will be at the front or at the face of your enemy like a sitting duck, and that makes you really burnable, like really fucking killable, right? I'm sorry for the dog in the background. Fucking hell, I hate my neighbors. But anyways, that's the thing that I'm trying to get. So you pounce, you miss, you're a sitting duck, so you will be able to have this little hump and be able to activate your prow, and you'll have a shit ton of movement speed for that amount of time, so you can run away. And also when you're trying to run away with your pounce and not attacking, you will have a little bit of that hump to it, to your movement, well, your movement speed, so you're able to escape. So this gives us kind of like mobility, well, survivability, and also it gives us a little bit of attack. Why? Because after activating pounce and being able to move a little bit faster means that the enemy will have a really hard time trying to actually, well, get his shots to you, unless it's fucking Grok. But yeah, you know where I'm going. So it will be harder for them to aim at you when you have this movement speed bonus, aside from your double jumps and your prow, so that gives us a little advantage on our attacks. Last but not least, just that cherry to top it off, it's Savagery at level 2, and what it does is pounce heals you for 140, I'm sorry for my stuttering, well, it heals you for 140 on a successful hit with pounce. So I do know that I said that I was going to just focus on damage and damage and damage, but we need, well, what is a dead Maeve? You know, so you don't do a lot when you're dead. So giving her this little sustain, we already gave her survivability with the extra movement speed, so we need a little bit of heals. We already have the cooldown on 9 lives, which will heal us for 500 if I'm not wrong. Well, it will heal us, and then we can have 2 pounces that will deal, if you hit them correctly, they will heal you for 280 health, right? That's really great, that's really good. We will have that sustain and survivability that will go hand in hand with, well, our movement speed, our mobility, and also our lifesteal, or well, not lifesteal, but our healing, you know, our little heals from 9 lives and our pounces. So that's about it for the loadout. I hope you liked it, and yeah, you can see that I'm going for the damage and the damage and the damage. Now let's talk about items. First of all, items are totally situational. It's really important to know that. I won't tell you what to buy, but I will recommend you to buy on Maeve with this build, Chronos. Chronos will give us way more cooldown reduction, and way more cooldown reduction means more heals, more mobility, and more damage. This is the only item that I'm telling you, hey, it's kinda good to buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it, but fucking buy it. Yeah, but it goes pretty well with the thing that we're trying to accomplish with this build. So yeah, in my recommendation, the most, like, the go-to item is Chronos, in my opinion. The rest you can vary, you can do different little thingies here and there, but yeah, I mean, the most important thing that you should buy is Chronos, in my opinion. A thing that I wouldn't recommend, that's a heads up, don't buy Theft Hand, since Maeve doesn't reload, right? So Theft Hand won't do a thing. And also, don't buy Cauterize. In my opinion, it's not that great to buy Cauterize with her, but you can buy it. I mean, I wouldn't buy it since it's hard to hit her basic attacks. So yeah, I mean, and it's not good, but if you want to buy it, then that's cool. That's cool. That's totally okay. Just buy Chronos. Buy it. Anyways, let's go with the playstyle. What I do for my playstyle is really basic. Just be a flank. Try to go behind your enemies, try to kill them, try to just aim for the damages. Don't aim for the tanks first, just do damages, supports, and then tanks, or supports, damages, and then tanks. But leave tanks for the last, kind of. And also try to just kill the enemies that you see that they are isolated, that they are alone. It's way easier. That's the thing that I do. And also, let's talk about the other important thing, which is her combo. What I do, well, what combo do I use with May? I go basic attack, pounce, Q, basic attack, pounce. Or you can change the last two, not to Q, basic attack, pounce, or you can go with Q, pounds, basic attack. That's like the main combo that I try to accomplish, that I try to go to, since it does a lot of burst damage, right? And also, don't just flank. Right, don't just flank. Yeah, it's good to flank and dismount your enemies, but also when you see that the point needs your help, try to be there. Don't go just inside the fucking point, but try to be there. Try to kind of snipe with your knives. They don't have like damage drop, so it's really good. It's really great to just try to help your team in the point by sniping or being in the middle, not inside the point, just like not in the back line, not in the front line, but in the middle, trying to snipe and helping your allies. That's basically all that I have to say about Maeve. I hope you like the guide. Remember, this is just a Colombian. I hope you liked and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations, like really, you can comment down below. I really like my comments to be active. And I do know that I'm not able to respond a lot since, well, I'm in college and things are not going pretty well. Talking about my fucking grades. Oh, well, not my grades, but the fucking works that I have to hand out are just terrible. But anyways, guys, thanks for looking at the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it works for you. I got to diamond in one day with it, so yeah, who knows? I mean, it worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for you? This is just a Colombian. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked and subscribed, and I hope you have a great day.